So this is the second video ever that I've ever posted, and it still seems to lag a little bit. So I am going to try to make this as quick as possible and as lagless as possible. So just giving you a brief overview here at Forged Towny. The name of the server posted as below in the video link. I can post the IP in the description below. So far we have Towny put in. Yes, we have jobs. This is something that earns you money on the server. Basic commands here. You can have up to 3 jobs. So you can check your stats just by doing what I did there, /job stats. And as you can see, I am doing not too bad on those jobs. You can make a town. You can check your town status by doing /t. And if you want to know some extra Towny commands, /t ? Brings up a good list of them. There are some basic ones right there. Same thing with nation. Gives you a list of nation commands. /n to check your nation status. And if you don't know how to check your balance in Minecraft, you can do /bal or perhaps /money. And there are quite a few warps here at Forged Towny, if you missed them last time. We in fact have 7 warps currently listed here. Warp Wild, Warp Tutorial, which actually has a few signs about Towny now. Warp PvP, a good gladiator arena, if I may add. There's actually an underground part that I didn't realize before in the last video. I'm probably going to get to that. There is a warp parkour. I don't know the condition of that currently. And there is a warp end and a warp nether, both that work functionally, and a warp market where you can buy some of your everyday needs in Minecraft using in-game money that you get from jobs or voting using /vote to access the link. Rules for this server are at /rules. 10 basic rules, although I do not agree with how they managed to space this out. Be respectful, be ethical, use common sense, no offensive language or harassment, no griefing claimed land. Griefing's allowed on unclaimed land, just not claimed, meaning town land. And don't threaten the server. Don't ask for op. Don't beg staff for, but not limited to, items, privileges, your best friends unbanning, etc. Modded clients except Optifine, hacks, cheating, and duping are forbidden, and do not abuse set homes or spawn camp. And there is also an 11th rule. Staff reserves the right to create or modify rules, which makes sense if an issue does arise where the questioning of rules comes into play. So basically, you can set up a town the way you want to. You can have a town hall, your own town rules that you can have your members follow. And if they don't follow them, you can jail them in a town jail, which works properly, part of Towny feature itself. I will not show you it because it is not very good. It's just an underground pit, basically, that I made. Okay, so basically, I'm just going to show you around the town here for a little bit. Give you an idea of what a basic town, very newbie if I may add. This is not my best work. So yeah, you can make a market. We are getting sign shops here, by the way, for players. Admin shops work currently. They're experimenting with the player shops at the moment, which I can show you in that warp market in a moment. There. I think I should probably change my graphics down to fast instead of fancy. It loaded. Her render distance is very good either. Sometimes all you gotta do is break the board. And that's it. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. So yes, a temporary solution to if something's not loading, try to break a block. Or place something. There we go. So yeah, step the mill. Another idea. I computer does not function properly. Okay. So there are quite a few towns on this server so far, but we could use some more. Especially nations. Towns are actually quite cheap on here. / towny prices. Ignore that. Town upkeep is based on number of residencies you have in your town. So for example, to start a town, which is a basic price, it's $300 in-game cash. And the price to start a nation is $1,000. The upkeep for a nation seems to always be $100, but the town upkeep varies. I think it starts at around like $50 or something like that, depending on how big the town is. So it's not very hard to upkeep a town. We do not have MCMMO, although if people think that is a very good suggestion, and you want to play here, then I will gladly suggest it to the owner. Okay, so let's try to go to /warp market. I promised you guys to show you the admin shops that are certainly working, actually. I believe I showed this in my previous video as well. So yes, market still under construction, as usual. Nothing new. Nice fountain. Admin shops work. Just to prove that, I am going to buy some jungle wood. There. Other things work too, of course. Dirt. What farmer does not need dirt? There you go. And the prices are actually very reasonable if you've noticed. $8 for 16 logs, $10 for a stack of dirt. Little things here. Now I'm making some progress. Okay, so this is pretty much what the market's going to look like on both sides. You're going to have some buy shops, maybe some sell shops there. Actually, technically these are all purchase shops that you purchase from, which makes good sense. But when player shops are added, assuming that they are going to be very soon, since they've been working on them for quite a long while, we should be able to make our own to sell. Typical sign shop though, not like those admin ones. So, I am going to show you Warp PvP, which is something I did not do last time because I didn't load, and I'm going to purposely not load it. Something like that. I think I should probably still ship down the ground. So, some video settings should go fast. There we go. Back to game. That should work. A little bit better. Alrighty. So, observation deck. This is where you jump down into the arena. Yes, now leaving spawn. Dun dun dun. PvP is therefore enabled. Just got much messed up. Can't see anything. I'll try this out. There we go. Okay. Switch this blue beautiful picture. Again, this is my computer lagging, not the server. I do apologize. I do not have the best computer out there at all. Not whatsoever. Running a little bit smoothly at least. So this is basically just like an overlay here. You got tents set up in one corner. There's another corner of tents over there somewhere. You got a watchtower that you can shoot from. Some other little parkour places you can jump over and go through. There is lava here. Is that magma? Huh. Probably some lava. But there is an underground. If I can just get there. Dun dun dun. Going underground. This room's still under construction. So basically, the underground is completely done, it seems. You can go down multiple ways. They basically set up a mine shaft down here. Which would be, I don't know, if there's like the people who like the dwarves and miners like that, this might be like a little bit of a sense of home to you. Mine shaft, a lot of ores around. Good PvP area. Ooh! Some tricks up the sleeve. If you try to sprint through here fast and you can't see where you're going, because you're like me and have a bad computer, it doesn't reload, you can easily get stuck in some web traps, it seems. As well as water. Various obstacles underground that can slow you down. Kind of good tricks up the sleeve to have during PvP. Kind of adds an extra enhancement to some extent. There are also other parts around the underground parts, of course, but they're still under construction. Okay, so I'm going to go to Warp Tutorial. Why my English is not English today. Might just be lack of sleep. Useful Towny commands! This is the one thing that seems to be up right now. Type /t new town name in parentheses, meaning that's where you type the town name. It could be Sparta, town, name, it doesn't really matter, as long as it's not already in use. That's to create a new town. When invited to a town, you can do /accept to accept the town invitation, or /deny if you don't want to join it. Type /t to find out info about the town you are in. Type /t leave to leave the town you are currently in if you want to leave or you don't like it once you join. You can type /t here to find out information on the town you are standing at. Very useful commands. On top of this, I would add /towny prices to see how much a town would cost, which I showed you earlier as well. Outpost only 500, not bad. Seems like they're still adding a few things here. They might have some useful nation commands or jobs commands pulled up soon. I think they're just working out some of the text kinks up here, trying to figure out what exactly to put on the signs of the space that they have in this building. Nice roads all around here, that's for sure. This loops all around back to the spawn area. Oh look, there's the PvP sign. I am not going to go that way because we were just there though. You can see. Warning, PvP ahead. You will lose items upon death. That's the gladiator arena. Take thing that they set up. Now I'm just going to go over here back to the spawn area, which you can do by doing /spawn. I don't know if spawn works. Nope, doesn't. Okay. Just /spawn then. Back to the purple beam. Nah, that's where we just came from. So welcome to Forged Towny. Let me try again. Welcome to Forged Towny. Follow the path behind for a town tutorial. That we just did. Okay, so server owners here are again Arrow and Rocketman59, and the head admin is not showing up because I have a bad PC. There we go. Head admin is Lil Zigzag. Very good people to speak with if you have questions about the server. If it's basic like command help with like Towny, I might even be able to help with that. So server rules we just went over. Oh, no TP or spawn killing, that's another one. Stealing from active players in towns is not allowed. Be respectful to staff and other players. Be ethical and use common sense when playing. Keep profanity and caps to a minimum. It is allowed, but keep it to a minimum. Do not ask staff for items or locations of towns, and no modded clients are then occupied, which a couple of which we went over earlier, some of which are kind of different than what was listed under /rules. Thank you again, and welcome to Forged Towny. I'll list the IP in the description. Thank you very much, and hope you have a good evening.